Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to talk about 5 tips which I feel would be really helpful for being successful to achieve your goals. Now, success doesn't have a very clear definition. It's different for different people. So, in general, I'll be speaking. I have been a person who has seen failure, tough failure, fell like anything, lost everything. Uh, to be frank, I failed, and failure was something which taught me everything. And I learned a lot from my failures, the mistakes I did, and make sure that I don't repeat those mistakes. It's very important that you understand what your mistakes are and you make sure that you don't repeat the same mistakes, learn from your mistakes. That's the best lessons. So today I'm going to give you 5 tips which I feel are the most important things to keep in mind when you want to achieve something to be successful. So success is not, as I mentioned, it's not very clearly defined. It's different for different people. Some feel that if you reach a better position, or you uh, get good marks, good admission, good jobs, or earn a lot of money, those are success. But again, I wouldn't want to say that it's different for different people. So you need to decide what your success is, what your goal is, and how to achieve it. Now, first thing is you need to be very clear about your goals. You need to know what exactly you're going to do, what would be your path to achieve that, and what are you going to do, what are you not going to do. Now I'll give you a small example. 5 years back, that was like during COVID time, I got a farmland, and my plan was to develop that as a food forest. My final goal was to achieve 90% of my food should come from that food forest, and it should be done completely naturally. So I had everything worked out. I had my plans clear. I decided that I wouldn't be using any chemicals or fertilizers. I wouldn't be bringing anything from outside. It was a long process, and I had documented most of these things and went according to the plan. And let me tell you that I have almost reached. It's like 4.5, yeah, almost 4.5 years now, almost reaching the final goals. Now when I see the list of goals which I had planned, it's almost to that uh, that goals have been achieved. So what I mean to say is you need to be very clear about what you're going to do. Don't lose your focus, don't lose your path. Now when you start doing something, somebody would come and advise you to do something else, then you forget what you were trying to do and do start doing something else. So that really loses your focus, and you will be not able to achieve your goals on time, or maybe you may not even achieve those goals. To achieve the goals, now you have set your goals. Now the next thing what you have to be is to be consistent. You have to be consistent in whatever you are doing. Don't overdo, don't delay things. Whatever you do, it should be done the way it has to be done. It has to be done with deadlines. There's no point in doing something which had to be done today, you delay it for tomorrow or after 2 days. And that's not the way you have to work. You have to work with deadlines. You have to make sure that you are doing things on time, the way it has to be done. No compromise on qualities, or no shortcuts, nothing would work. So you have to be consistent at your work, and that would help you to achieve your goals, and finally that could be your success. Other very important thing which I feel is you need to keep yourself updated. You need to keep learning. You should always be a student. I've been trying to learn things every day. Even it can be technology, it can be farming, it can be whatever interests I have. I do spend a lot of time reading, keeping myself updated, and that curiosity of learning should always be there, so that you can do things in a better way. uh, it can help you in avoiding doing mistakes. That's very important, to keep yourself updated, keep learning, build right habits, which is very important. Disciplined lifestyle, that's one of the most important thing for success, or path to success, whatever you can say. uh, because disciplined lifestyle, like it can be waking up in the morning, or going to your work, starting your work, having your food on time, sleep on time, uh, doing your exercise, or whatever it is. Even everything should be, what I feel is, you should structure your life in a disciplined way. You should make sure that you are doing things on time, you are doing everything what is needed for your uh, betterment of your life on time, or the way it has to be done. For example, you are staying, you have your own house staying, make sure that you make your bed when you wake up. So many small small things in your life. Even the food you eat, you should have some rules what kind of food you should eat. Yes, once in a while we can break all these rules, but majority of the time which impacts you, you should be sure that you are doing things on time, sleeping on time, waking up on time. You cannot be lazy all the time. 95% or more, you should be disciplined, taking care of your life, and living a proper structured life, or a disciplined life, or a right habits or right routines are very important. Final thing what I want to say is, failure are like lessons, or that's the feedback. Suppose you fail in something, you did something, didn't come up the way you wanted, don't worry. That's something, a lesson for you. You have to learn from what you find out, what are the reasons for your failure, what went wrong. You might not have worked the way it has to be done. So you can learn a lot from failures. So failures are part of the path to success, and failures would teach you much more than any other thing. That's what I feel from my life experiences. Even now also I do fail in many things what I am doing, but again, I have spoken about the level of risks that we can take in our life over a period of time. When I was very young, I used to take bigger risks. Many big risks created problem for me. Now I talk about calculated risks, and I do take risk, but it would be very calculated. I have a separate video on that. You can find the link of that video in the description. So this is what success is all about. These 5 points are something which I feel very important, and you can let me know if you find any other very important tips for success. So success is a personal journey. It's not something like, now I cannot say that I am successful in life. A lot of things have to be done still for me. I may fail in future. So it's a continuous journey. You need to evaluate yourself. You need to understand how you are going. Is it the right path? Keep evaluating yourself periodically, and take decisions. Change your goals if needed. Change your path if needed, to make sure that, and again, all these things are basically finally we are looking for happiness. uh, that's what I feel. Success, I think, if you are happy in with what you are having and what you have achieved and what you're doing, then I feel that's success for me. So that's all for now. Hope you like this video. Please share, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts about this topic. Bye for now. Take care.